we set out for another day's hard toil, we have left Telemina behind. Just before nightfall last night, as we were about to return to the hub, we were attacked by another group of hungry bandits. We fought them off quite comfortably. However, Telemina's stomach had not fully healed from the previous battle, and she ended up taking quite a serious wound. So she stays back in the hub today to recover from that. I don't think any of us are without some sort of a wound. So I do need to be a bit careful to make sure that we don't inadvertently lose a limb or worse if we do get into further combat. So, as usual, Dejol and Ruka will mine the copper. I think for the moment I'm going to work one of the wells, and Muto can work the other in Telemina's absence. So if we set that as a job for Muto. Yeah, this is not going to be the most pleasant of working environments with the corpses around. And Muto's gone off to water the fields. Thank you. I think we'll have 10 Bones, who is actually starving. I hadn't realised how hungry he was. Do any of us have any food? I did stock up on some food earlier, but that is long since gone. Well, 10 Bones, you come over here. Ideally there would have been a limb hacked off one of these bandits, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be the case. I perhaps should return to the hub, pick up some raw meat, or some dried meat. 10 Bones, you follow me for now. We'll run back to the hub. I can't have 10 Bones starve to death. Muto will hopefully be safe here. Our fields do look as if they're almost ready for another harvest. 2 of them probably will be today, perhaps even the 3rd. That was good. I am returning when I shouldn't be. We made a fair bit of money last night from the copper and all the clubs that we picked up from the hungry bandits. We had in excess of 4,000 cats. And we traded some of that in for iron plates and building materials, as well as the food. And have set up some more research. So I'm definitely preparing to expand our business. I'm going to get iron plates manufactured soon. I'm back. I thought, did I buy your dried meat? I guess I must have done. Okay. Well, cooked vegetables it is going to have to be. I'm sure 10 Bones isn't fussy. Here he comes. Let's head away from... How is this bone dog actually looking? It's not starving at all, despite having been there for several days. But let's see if we can tempt... Yes, there we go, 10 bones. He loves his dried vegetables, or cooked vegetables. So back to the well and the farms for me. Muto appears to be safe. For the moment anyway. The biggest worry for him actually must be the flies. We seem to most often be attacked from this quarter. So keep a close eye out. I can return to my jobs, and I've decided to stay off ranged combat for now. I want to improve my martial arts. However, there's a long way to go before I can do that. Our melee defence improved some yesterday from the blocking practice I had during the combat. 10 bones, is this you? Intrigued to know what you are doing over there. Okay, yeah, so 2 of these fields will definitely be ready for harvest before evening. And we have a good amount of water, and they're well watered already too. We'll probably upgrade the fields again when we have the harvest, and we'll take whatever is left over from our crop yield back to the hub. Let's move the well to the bottom there, and the Muto, you already have that, that's fine. So I shouldn't need to give any instruction. As soon as the crops are ready for harvest, we should get straight on that. 10 bones. Rather than stand here, why don't you run laps between us and our companions up at the copper node? We already have another 8 copper. What's your skill? 25, and Dejol 47. He has been at it a while longer. Everything's peaceful here for now. So I think I may well fence in this area and turn it into our personal farm. Although, I suppose it is worth doing that for defensive purposes. It stops us being attacked quite so easily. River stone mine. Is there iron somewhere around here? There's iron there. And I'm just thinking that if we're all working in this location, it would be better. Mine this copper node. We don't need iron right at the moment, of course. Okay, 10 bones, off you go once again. I think I might actually bring Dejol and Ruka over to work the copper here, so that if we are attacked, they're a bit nearer. Dejol's fairly swift over the ground. He's able to get to us quite quickly last night when the attack fell on us. And Ruka is quite significantly slower. So yes, once this, and what do we have actually in the distance here? Hungry bandits? Yes. So let's actually have these guys pick up the copper from there and make your way back towards us. We can remove that copper resource as a job from you both. And instead, work this one. I'm much more comfortable with that. I don't have to have quite as many eyes out in different directions now. How is Telemina? She's, yes, well on the way to recovery. I should perhaps bring her down here now. Hopefully it'll be safe for her to do that. And actually, Telemina, could you stop in at the bar? Just in case the barman has managed to get some food in. What do you have? Nothing. Okay, there's been some combat here, so let's have a look at the bodies. Just standard Hungry Bandit gear, I suppose. But it's better that we have it, sell it, than them. So, back. Annoy the barman. Wooden sandals there. Let's grab them. Yes, I managed to pick up some very expensive and valuable goods. Okay, so yes, I want Telemina to return down here and begin working the well. And we have fields ready to harvest. And we have 10 water available, so we'll take some of that back. Ruka, you pick up the copper. There's Telemina coming down the path. I could get the Sheik to help us here, but I think they would probably ruin more cactus than they actually harvested. Telemina, could you pick up this hungry bandit's corpse? Take it up there. Probably doesn't have to be too far. Try there. Just to try and get rid of these damned annoying flies. Put down. Get the leader, get rid of him as well. So we have 8, 27. It looks like we've only spoiled 3 cacti in our efforts so far. Yeah, put him down. Is there one more? This one here. Everything seems to be peaceful. Okay, yes, return to your work. So 14, and to upgrade we only need 10. So once we've completed the harvest here, we'll set that to upgrade. I don't know, do you need farming skill to plant, or to upgrade a field? Probably do. It would only make sense. Let's wait a second, we'll take the 3, there we go. And just remembered, Muto, I believe I asked you to bring some building supplies. So could you plant torch there? And hopefully that will cast light on all of these fields. Come nightfall, I would rather continue. Ah, it's full. Okay, well, in that case, Mito, you come and collect these cacti, and we'll finish this task before we go and start the next. But that's very good to get 20 cacti already, just from the one field. And it does look like we've only spoiled 3 in our attempts to harvest them. I think I will take these for now. And we probably should go and collect the rest of the crops before we begin to upgrade the rest of the fields. So we'll continue to do that over the next couple of hours. I've decided to bring us across to Squin for food, mainly because Tenbones is starving. But as we approach, I noticed a band of hungry bandits. There's also a tech hunter over here, and I thought it might actually be worth our while attacking these bandits. Try to provoke something with them. One of them has come, and the rest are now coming too. So let's get the gate guards involved here. Let's see how we can do. I am looking to improve my martial arts skill, as I have explained already. I'm getting a few blows in, but the gate guards are obviously doing the vast majority of the damage. There we go. Quickly done. And Telemina fought that whole battle carrying 10 bones. Muto, are you with us? You are. You took no damage at all. Well done. You have space aplenty. So we will, as usual, loot these corpses, or near corpses. Gate guards picking up those who still live. Okay, you may have noticed Muto has 17 cactus in his backpack. The rest of them went into expanding our fields even further. We now have 3 extra large cactus fields. So we are now well set for food. Ruka carries 40 copper. I hadn't appreciated we had quite that much. But we will head in and we will sell everything that we have. We will buy as much dried meat as I can get. I don't think I want to purchase any other types of food. But hopefully if we can get 3 dozen dried meat or so, that would do. I'm not sure who is slowing us down the most, if it's Ruka with her heavy burden or if it's myself and Dejal with our injured legs. Actually, could we even recruit one of the Sheik? I am back. I have come to trade you some copper. As much as you can afford, and that's it. Okay, well, in return I will take all of your dried meat. There we go. And we have 5,000 cats. Now, rain is expensive. You're just a Sheik warrior. I wonder if the other warrior is upstairs sleeping. No. That's a pity. Okay, I don't want to spend, I think it was 7,500 cats to recruit Rain the Giant. Okay, Telemina, you put 10 bones down, and Ruka, if you drop the raw meat. Okay, I think I'll try that again. If I pick up the dried meat, 10 bones. You don't seem to be eating. I suppose you have eaten, so that would explain that. Okay, let's make our way to the other bar. We'll buy more dried meat there, sell the rest of our copper hopefully, and may even find another recruit. But we need to seriously begin looking into armour, better equipment. If we're going to be engaging in combat with hungry bandits as often. Okay. Austrian, that's the individual I was looking for earlier. Looks like a grease spot of the drifters. Oren. Fujin. Okay, we have a few potential candidates for recruitment here. But to begin with, Huel, show me what you have. I will take your dried meat. Ruka, you sell that. And we have 7,600 cats. Okay. Let's talk to Greasebot. I am looking for recruits, yes. You would join us for 3,000. Okay, I will come back to you on that. You're a pacifier. Oron, what's your story? I've earned myself the loyalty of a Sheik warrior. What do you mean? 3,500 cats to buy your freedom. Not interested at the moment. Fujin, I'll find out what your story is. You're looking for employment as well. A field medic. You'll be expensive, no doubt, yes. And over here we have Kang. I've spoken to Austrian already, I know. Look at Fragile Flatskin. Who are you calling fragile? What skills do you have if you want to join me? A Sheik warrior. How skilled are you? You could crack my skull. How much do you wish to join us? 6,000 cats. Not sure if that's supposed to be a threat. Well, I'm not interested. So that takes me back to Austrian. You carry, it seems to be a katana. Yes, let's just go with Austrian, I think. I'm looking for recruits. Yes, I am. 3,000 cats. You're hired. Alright. Where did all these people come from? They weren't in the bar when I arrived. But we have a new recruit, Austrian, who is without skill really. Someone else to be trained up. And we still have 4,000 cats. I could recruit someone else, but I don't think I'm going to do that at the moment. Yes, I think we have enough Sheik for now. Let's all begin to head back. What's going on over here? Let's try and quickly get outside. Looks like more hungry bandits. Someone's just been brought into the police station. Another. Yes. It might even have been the same bandit we fought earlier. Some of them having recovered back to their feet. But now this is really what I'm looking for. This is going to net us quite a fair bit of raw meat. So, let's attack unprovoked. Let the gate guards get involved and do most of the work. Garu are very dangerous, obviously. I've already put at least one of us down. Ruka, blow to the head. but the gate guards quickly deal with them. Muto, could you move your clubs over into your main inventory, and let's get the meat from these corpses. We'll take the leather too. And this will keep us in food for quite some time. Now I could hold on to the leather, but we have nothing in our gear untoward. But I think, Muto, if you head back inside, go to the armourer and see if you'll purchase the animal skins. It was quite some time before we're in a position to tan them into leather, and from there into armour. But perhaps we can trade them in here. Yes, there we go. And you have armoured drags. Okay, some interesting blueprints there. But your equipment is beyond our reach at the moment. Yes, I don't think we're going to spend money on armour right now. I did say that we needed to look at it, but we'll leave that be, and I should actually have, see, Ostrin, could you come back inside? You move fairly quickly when the mood takes you. At least I thought that was the case. I'm going to send you up to the ranger trader shop and get a backpack. And you do have a katana and little else. But I'm pleased with stumbling into those garu. It's given us 40 raw meat. We'll cook that as soon as we get back to the hub, and that will keep us for quite some time. Why can you not enter? Ah, because that was not Austrian. I was asking to speak to Zan. Hello Zan, what do you have? You have a wooden backpack, just what I was after. So we'll take that for 800. No need for the camp shelter right now. I'll actually just leave that be. Muto, welcome. Sorry for the wasted journey. You've moderate load, but actually, Muto, you do not need to carry all those clubs back with you. So you head in here, sell them off to the weapons trader. And while you're here, check for blueprints. Fragment axe this time. Not of any use to us. You have these. Who is in need of boots? You have some of your own. Okay. Let's give them perhaps to Austrian. You can leave now. Go and trade with Austrian. Okay, there you go. Good. And with that, we will head back, finally, to the hub. So we'll set off and we will probably head actually for the hub itself. We're not going to do any more work on the way back. We have enough money for now. Everyone stay together, please. Yes, we have enough cats for a few days. We'll head back to the hub, concentrate on research, on cooking, and on training for some of our Shek comrades. And then we'll get back to the labour tomorrow.